Hi, it's Gil McNeal back at Burkland Gardens, and so we're on a project today. And on the far left, that's my son Travis. You may have seen him once before. And then Warren, Travis's father-in-law, is here too. So he's got a lot of construction experience. So he's helped Travis with a lot of projects around here. There's also a barn, small barn, that I'm facing right now. We'll get some shots of that as well. That was rebuilt a couple years ago, and then the house was completely remodeled inside as well. So same footprint, but everything was taken out, total demo job, and then rebuilt on the inside. So the project behind me, it was a building, a farm building, and we don't know exactly what it was used for, but we make some guesses.
We call it the chicken coop.
Yeah. So. This one, it'll be, well, Travis, tell us what you're going to use it for.
Yeah, we just need, well, we need more storage. So we've got the tractor parked outside and a bunch of the other tools. So we're just basically clearing it out and taking the floor out, making a gravel floor. And then it was, the roof was shot, so it had rotted out the sills and was in pretty rough shape. So we're just basically trying to get it shored up so we can kind of use it for some dry storage. So.
Yeah, it's going quite well. Yeah. We've been repurposing the beams that we found underneath the floor. There was 2x6s underneath the floor. They were amazingly in good shape. They weren't touching the ground, so we're using those for new studs in the sides. And we got some windows here, old windows that I had at my place, and I built frames for them years ago, and now we're going to put them in here. And it should look great when we're done. All right, you can see from here that there's some new pier pads underneath there. There was a 6x6 beam. It had rotted in places and it had sunk in. Basically the whole building had caved in almost 4 inches. So Travis set up some jacks. We jacked it up. We found some good beams inside the building, cut the bad ones out, put the new ones in, and shored up with new pier pads. And now it is basically level from end to end. And right there is going to be one of the new windows. That one's already framed in for the new window. And then when we put the skip sheeting back on, it'll be ready for siding, and eventually he's putting metal roof on top here, so it will be great covered storage.
Or are we good?
Yeah. Height is right, so where do you want to put that? Cleaner. I need the cleaner guy.
Thanks.
So here's what's left of a piece of timber that was basically underneath the chicken coop supporting the floor, and we're now reusing those for headers up here for the new windows. A 6x6, and my son-in-law counted the rings. This tree was 103 years old in just a little 6-inch piece. So who knows, could have been older. Salvaging the 80-year-old shiplap. That's going to do a fill-in around here where the rotten boards that we took out and where the old window was, and so that'll be the backing for the siding after the window goes in. Repurposing old lumber. We can use here.
Okay.
Alright, so here's one of the windows that I made frames for a couple of years ago when we were redoing the barn, and they've saved them, and now we've framed up some openings and we're going to put them in this new building. So let's give it a try, Trav, and see if it fits.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I screwed in there with a little temp. Throw a couple screws in here. There we go. I think it was just a hot spot. Alright, so we just finished getting the vapor barrier up and then hanging in the windows. So now we're just kind of grading out the area and cleaning up all the debris, laying out some gravel so we get some good drainage here, and then leveling off the inside. We're going to do gravel on the inside as well. So yeah, there were 2 beams in
They're in the topsoil.
Lots of styrofoam in this.
Doesn't hurt it.
It's like perlite. Take a picture. Alright, so today we're doing putting on the new roof. So we tore off the old cedar shake that was on here and pounded down all the nails, and then we're just doing a corrugated galvanized roofing. Normally we'd put down a felt or a vapor barrier, but for this case this is just to store a tractor, a couple some wood, things like that. So and I want a little bit of the silver to kind of brighten up the inside a little bit, and there's just really no need to put it down. So for this, so we're just kind of making our way through and just basically line it up. Got to make sure it's square to both ends so that you don't get off angle. So that takes a little bit of time. But slowly but surely, the new roof's going on.
So we're just standing in the new doorway here. Garage saw is opening. The tractor will just be able to drive right in here. This was just a small door before. The timber was cut out here, so we got to access it in here and put down some barrier and have crushed rock floor. We'll be able to store your the tractor, lawnmower, tools, spare lumber. It's actually going to be a really nice building here. So
this is a little bit different than most of the projects you see around here having to do with plants, but hope you enjoyed it, and we'll kind of show a little bit more as we finish this up and move on to some other structures as well.
So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.